First memory of being happy. Let's see.
Wow.
This one.
I have absolutely no idea.
That was,
I'll just do the first one. So the first one is the first day of kindergarten.
Kindergarten. First day of kindergarten. We went into this class. I was 4 years old, and you went into your class, and it was the first time that I had like a little private space that was just mine. It was a little locker. Everybody had a different symbol, and mine was a Scotty dog.
Probably when you were first born, because I held you and I tried listening to see what you were saying because I thought you could talk when you were just born. So there's pictures.
Poked me in the eye.
Yeah, I was like, because she was
You were
asleep
just
and I
poking me.
didn't know if she was awake, so I kept poking her in the eyes.
I had one come back to me yesterday. Yesterday, I went with my mother and my daughters and my wife to a restaurant in the town I grew up in. And the restaurant used to be a store. And I can remember, I think it was probably my 4th birthday, going to that store because I wanted the Fisher-Price Little People Village. And even though the building looks nothing like it did when it was a store, I just had memories come flooding back.
That would be a trip to Disney World. I was 4 going on 5. It was before my younger sister was born, so I was still the baby in the family. And it would be going on the Dumbo ride with my mother.
let's see, how old was I? I was pretty young. I was 2nd or 3rd grade, and I had this one fish. It was the only one in the tank at the pet store, and it had these really, really fat cheeks, and I named it Chubby Cheeks, and I loved this fish so much.
Running the fence line in the backyard of my parents' very first house in New York with my brother. And we would run. It was hard. It used to drive my mom crazy. She used to get so nervous, but we would run along the back fence line, and there was probably 3 feet, and then it was like a sheer drop off. It was crazy. It was awesome memory, but I'm sure my mother probably would not use that memory at all.
In kindergarten, we would play this game Mermaid Rock because the playground had like a big rock sort of climbing thing that everyone sat on. It's not Mermaid Rock as in like a rock band. Like it's not like a Mermaid Rock. And we made that rock our Mermaid Rock. Not like Mermaid Rock and Roll, Mermaid Rock, like a rock. And we pretended to be mermaids, and that the whole world was our ocean.
I remember when we bought the house that my mom still lives in, and I was almost 4, and we were going to be moving there. We were living in an apartment in Union City, and this was very exciting because we were going to have a yard, and there was a park, and there was a girl who was almost 4 who lived across the street that we'd already met. And I remember asking my dad if the woman we bought the house from was going to come live in our apartment since we were going to go live in her house, and he said no, she was going to go live with her children.
Okay. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And my air ticket, or my ticket to boarding pass thing.
Never mind.
Oh my God! That's my first worst memory.